Hey there, Capricorn. All right, so I'm sorry about that slight interruption. Okay, so for your first card that we've got the card in the south, which represents that in which you need to let go off, what needs to be shed. It is an old wound that you no longer need to define yourself by. And it's this card right here, which just so happens to be the Luminous Warrior, which I would say definitely sounds like a wound. The Luminous Warrior has no enemies in this world or the next. He is impeccable in word and deed. He focuses on his light rather than on what hides in the dark. Since he casts no shadow, he is radiant as the sun and can transform his most terrible enemy into his ally. His power comes not from the sword, but from speaking his truth. All that costs. The Luminous Warrior reminds you it is important to focus on your power, wisdom, and beauty. Do not be seduced by what seems wrong with you or with the world. Remember that intentions follow attention. So focus on your positive traits. Feed your light with more light until you feel truly empowered. Then there will be little need for action as you resolve all situations from within. All right, so let's take a look at your next card here. We've got the Hummingbird. Beautiful, beautiful pictures on these. All right, and that is number 26. All right. So for this card, it says, the card is in the west and it represents a part of you that needs to die. It is an old story that needs to be let go so that you can find new meaningful story in your life. And this one's called the Hummingbird. The essence of this card says, despite being so little, hummingbirds are great journeyers, migrating between North and Central or South America to feed from the summer nectar. This gentle creature can be fiercely territorial to protect its home. Hummingbird teaches us to be gentle to ourselves and protect our personal space. Hummingbird invites you to embark on your epic quest. Bypass the dung pile of old pain and urges. Head for the flowers and learn to trust the calling that you hear ever so softly. All right, and the invitation says, the buzzing that you feel is the sound of your hummingbird wings preparing you to say yes to new adventure. This is not the time to linger on what has gone wrong, but to trust in the rightness of the moment and take bold action. Trust that success is assured, even if you must face tests and challenges to reach your destination. Know that all will be well because all is in the small. All right, so that's a pretty sweet little card. Now remember that even though this is a cute hummingbird, it says that this is something that you have to let go and let die. So whatever this represents to you, then, you know, it's okay to let it go. All right, so, you know, for me, this would be very hard to let go because this represents my grandmother to me. I love her very dear, but I don't carry heavy heart whenever I think of my grandmother. I have let that pain go. And I think that, you know, if this does resonate with you, you know, that this might be making you think of someone else, or even maybe it's making you think of yourself in that you like to travel a lot. Maybe that's something that you need to change. Okay, so your next card is the Earth Keeper. And this is also a beautiful card. Oh, I love it. I'm going to try to make it so you can see it real good. Okay. And this card is number 18. The essence. Just as you involved in co-creating your world, you are also responsible for its well-being. The Earth Keepers are dedicated to the stewardship of the earth and all life. They choose to hold sacred dream of a planet where all beings live in peace and where the rivers and the air are clean. Remember, everything that you do has an impact for several generations. You have outgrown your small dream of success and achievement, and you are ready to dream big. With possibilities beyond your wildest expectations, take on the mantle of the Earth Keeper and reach out to a friend in need whom you may not have been in touch with for some time. Take care of your pets and feed the strays that come by. Keep up your yard, and this will reflect upon your relationship to the earth. Grow the sacred dreams, and your personal life will flourish. Remember, it's not about me any longer. This is true. All right. So that is a very beautiful card, and it does ring true. All right, and for the staff is your final card. All right, so this one is in the position of number 4, which is the card in the east, and it represents your possible destiny, the way that you will share your treasures and your gifts with others. The staff. All right. 51. I would have to say that this card probably is going to be like a Wands type of card, which usually associates with Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. All right. The staff is the symbol of the authority. It holds the power to temper extremes. The staff helps you find the right course of action, the way of the middle, and it aids you to maintain your balance after you begin walking in a direction. Moses carried a serpent staff through the desert, and with it, he could summon the power of nature to heal or call plagues. The staff reminds you of the impermanence of all things, and that your authority must come from your deep longing to serve. The invitation. You know how to flow easily between polarities, how to weigh all positions, possibilities, and instinctively select the right path. Trust your inner wisdom and take the first step on a journey that your heart has already embarked on. Use the power of the staff to unite what appears to be divided, to find that delicate balance between will and surrender. All right. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, so let's go ahead and take one more card. We're just going to get a solidifier. This one's called the Drum. And the number of this card is number 15. All right, so the essence of this card, the rhythm of the drum times you to the beating heart of the universe. Its wood frame links you to the trees, and it helps you journey to the lower world via the roots and the upper world through the branches. The drums give the shaman the powers of the animal kingdom. Striking the drum calls forth the power of the thunder and rumbling of the earthquake. The drum invites a trance state where healing and prophecy happen. The invitation. The drum invites you to take a new, bold step in your journey. The forces of heaven and earth are aligned behind you, supporting effortlessly. Okay? Action. This is not a time to push against the river. The current will take you exactly where you want to go once you jump in. Collect your power tools and summon your courage because it's going to be a wild and glorious journey. Allow yourself to be carried by the rhythm of what is really essential in your life. All right. So I have to say this card really resonates with me. Recently I have definitely been trying to decide what's the most important thing that I need to be taking care of in my life. And I'm a firm believer that you should have more than one source of income. So I have several sources of income, and sometimes whenever you get too many sources, you start to let each one of them slide. So I have started to cut some things back and make room for the most important. All right, so I suggest maybe that's what this card is saying. All right, well, thank you so much, Capricorn. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and share. If this reading resonates with you, please leave me a comment and let me know. Especially if you like this deck. I really, I like it. I feel like it just scratches the surface, but it's pretty good. So, come back and see me next week, and we'll see what we've got new